Projectile motion. An object is a projectile if it is launched and then falls freely without any air resistance. Only gravity is exerted on a projectile, so the acceleration is downward and has the same magnitude throughout the motion. Projectile motion can be thought of as a combination of horizontal motion with constant velocity and vertical free fall with constant acceleration. Projectile motion can also be thought of as a straight line motion in the direction of the initial velocity with an additional downward motion due to gravity. Here are the three different types of projectile motion problems. Here you throw a ball up, catch it at the same height. Here you throw a ball up and it goes further down than it initially started. And then here we have a horizontally launched projectile. Starting with a horizontally launched projectile, the special thing about this problem, the initial velocity in the y direction is 0. So that means you can use your y velocity, your y equations, to find the time that it'll take to reach the ground. That time will be the same even if it's launched horizontally. A bullet fired will take the same amount of time to hit the floor as a bullet dropped. For the ball that gets thrown up and caught at the same height, this is parabolic motion. You can cut the parabola in half, and you can set the final velocity in the y equal to 0. When you do that, remember, whatever your initial velocity is, and if you find time, then you have only found half of the time. So you have to double your time here. For this one, to find the time the projectile is in the air, then you will need to use the quadratic formula. To use the quadratic formula, use the equation that most looks like standard form equation, and don't forget to set it equal to 0.